Metzke, did you write the offer like the other one? You're on mute. Still on mute. There's a mute at the bottom of the right stuff. Look carefully.
Now you can hear me, right?
Yep.
All right.
Did you write the offer?
I wrote the offer.
Did he sign it?
He did not.
Why not?
I'm gonna go up there because he's right there at 435, and the other agent said not even to submit the offer.
You need to submit it. It's your loyalty to your client.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna go up there and do it on Sunday.
Yeah, but why is he telling you don't even bother making an offer?
He said the mortgage on the house is $332,000.
So
He's got 5 offers at 325.
how much it? Where?
He's got 5 offers at 325.
So put 350.
That iBuyer won't do it, man. I tried. I said, why don't we go 340? Go 340, 345.
I thought you said he had.
He said 350 at the top, but he won't go up. So I'm like, what happened to 350? And he's all, I don't think so. And I'm like, fuck, dude, if we don't go up.
Watch your language. You can't say here's your language on here because it's getting recorded. So one of the things that you need to worry about is the price was at 400.
Yeah.
And he got offers at 425.
325. He got
325s.
So he's got 5 at 325, and then he's got
your guy won't go to it 330.
He offered 335, but when I mentioned that to the selling agent, he's all, look, the mortgage on the house is $332,000.
So what do you want me to do about it?
Yeah, that's what I want. That's what I told him. Well, we're bringing you money. Why don't you take it?
All right. Hey, Connie, how you doing?
Hello.
There's Connie. Can you see Connie?
Yeah.
Hi, Charvin. Happy New Year.
She's got this much of her face.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. Okay, here.
She always
Kelly said Happy New Year to you before I forget.
I don't want to talk about Kelly. If you're not on my screen, you're not on my screen. Right?
Hi.
That's how I look at it, man. Hey, babe, I'm blunt now. You want to be online? Be online. If you don't want to be online, have a nice day.
Okay. I haven't been online for a long time, so.
That's okay. So I want to do a quick recap on some of the stuff. And one of the things that I want to give you, Matt, especially, be careful on what you do in the background because it echoes through. What I want you to let you know is it's better to write offers than run around with trying to find leads.
Okay.
Go with that way carefully.
Keep writing offers.
Keep writing offers. It doesn't matter. So Connie, what he's been doing is writing offers from iBuyers. They are coming in and say, hey, write an offer, write this offer for this property. He finds some certain properties and he's writing an offer. Something's going to hit. Sooner or later, something's going to hit. But it's better than waiting a month and then maybe you write an offer, something happens. Nothing happens.
This is a lot faster. This is
a lot faster. You got a guy already ready to rock and roll and bam, nailed it.
So you have a success rate.
Success rates is faster because you're writing offers. It's not you sitting in the background and say, well, I'm hoping and praying a client falls into my lap. It doesn't work that way. This is going to help you guys better. So just to give you a heads up, I need to get my keyboard here. This is RPR, okay? And RPR, I'm going to use Kelly. He's after this place also in Compton. I'm going to use Compton as a, let's see, what if I use?
Who else is in Compton then?
Well, Kelly is trying to get into Compton, and that's his agenda at this point.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean that you guys are left out. I don't go for that. So if you put Inglewood, let's spell it right, Inglewood, there you go. Inglewood, California, or any of those LA areas, These iBuyers, they're just going to write. All you have to do is write the damn offer. That's all your game plan. Saturday, Sunday, go do your open houses, do whatever you guys need to do. But on the weekdays, if you're going to write offers, I guarantee you something's going to happen. Because it's better than not writing offer, and just going blank. Amber's already done 6 offers, including 1 or 2. How many did she write to you, Matt?
One to me.
1. So out of that 5, 6, she's written 6 offers already. So it's working. So the good thing about this is you guys need to find the properties. To find the properties, RPR or all properties, you notice this? All properties, Inglewood, and then go to advanced. And in advanced, click on all properties. Then these things will be checked, including and all this stuff will be checked. I want you to uncheck all these guys except leave distress. That's all. All you need to worry about is distress. Click on it. And if you look what's going to happen, it's going to find your map. And Inglewood, look at that. It's about, how many we got? 157 properties. Out of that, it's showing so many properties right now that are in distress. Anything red is distress. So these are the properties that are in distress.
Wow,
So,
17. That's pretty.
Yeah. So all you need to do is do a CMA from here by copy paste and go do a CMA and dump it into CMA and let the investors come in and say, all right, I'm going to write an offer on this one. So it's simple. So all you have to do is take the address from here and copy it, go to Matrix, and do your CMA from here. So there's a couple of ways to do it. I would do it the detailed way. So your price is a little higher and it fools the investors too. So active on the contract, pending, closed. And we need to know the information about this property. So this property's 4 bedrooms, 2 baths. It's about 1,800 square foot. So go to 3 plus. You got 2 plus, and then it's at 1,800. So you want to do your living square foot between 1,700 to 2,200. Whoops. And that should do it. You got 25 matches showing up on my case. You can actually bring it down. So I would do 4 plus and see how that works. Single families, and then go to the bottom and do a not attached. And it's going to do a 1 mile radius. So I've got now 5 matches. All right. Instead of 4, I want to change something. So 1,800. So let's narrow this guy down to 21. Bring this back to 3 plus. Now I got 18. So 21. Let's bring that down to 2,000. 15. All right. 15 is reasonable to work with. So go to results. You got 15, select 15, so do this.
Select all.
So take the 490s out, and anything 550 and above, go for that. So let's do this. Click these guys out, the top 3. And
that's 540, isn't it? You want 515 up?
Yeah, I want 550 and above.
Gotcha.
You can take the 840 out because they'll also check. So this way, now you got a reasonable. So put it in the cloud. I'm just going to do a test, and I'm 100% sure that this is going to fly.
How much was the property listed for? I didn't even pay attention.
It's not listed.
Oh, it's just saying
it's not listed.
Okay.
Yeah, this is off market. Look at that.
Oh, gotcha.
So it's not listed. Let it be. This is the one, hopefully 70. Why is it showing 2? All right. It's 1862.
Wow, it just does it.
Yeah, it brings in the actual data from the tax records.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, I found out something today that somebody was checking on, and we found out it's instead of 4 bedrooms that the realtor put in, it's actually 5 bedrooms. So the realtors made a mistake, and that's the good part about it for the client. So the high is 7, average is 638, 615. He'll put a bid probably at 545, 500. Taking that 500 pricing, nail it, go for it. So let's find out. So quick template and everything is going through. Bingo. They're going to accept it, because if I skip this, it won't work. If I say yes to all the numbers, everything yes, it's going to go through.
Even though you didn't look.
You don't care. As far as it's distress. So all you need to do is take an offer, write the offer, and door knock these people and says, hey, I have an offer for your home. You interested? How much? Well, I can do this is confidential, because it's a confidential report between you, or the contract between you and the buyer. The seller cannot have an answer from you until they sign a contract with you. So you can tell them, look, if you're willing to sign a contract, we'll do a one-party contract. If you don't like the offer, we'll walk. Don't worry about it. If you want to sell the property, then let's put it on the market. If you don't like this offer, let me find you more buyers. So there's a way to get these people listed. Your whole game plan. So page 1 is, I have an offer. Are you interested? Yes. Sign the listing. If you sign the listing, then I'll show you the offer. You're not interested in selling, then I don't have to show you the offer. Have a nice day. Walk. You need to bluff. Play the bluff game. Do not, and I'm going to stress this highly, over-talk. Be short, be curt, basically, and just say, this is it. Take it or leave it. I'm not messing with you guys. I'm just giving you guys the facts. Here it is. You want it or not. So you can do a one-party. If you do a one-party and the guy says, I don't like it, but I still like to sell the property, okay, why don't we list the property? Then get an exclusive listing set up. Make sense? Mm-hmm. And to write those offers is very easy. You guys, this is getting easier and easier to write offers. Let me show you something. It's a quick, you can create a template for these guys.
Okay, cool.
Once your template is in, just put in the numbers and the address and you're done. Send it out. Don't waste too much time. I don't want, these guys are making you waste time to a certain point. If you keep on searching for properties on their behalf, which is fine, nothing wrong with it. But at the same time, they are also taking up some of your resources. So you need to get them off your plate as fast as possible. But if one or two of these hit a month, each month, you got deals coming in, guys.
Yeah.
Question.
Yeah.
So RPR, we don't have to pay for anything, right? It's part of it, right?
It's part of your free. I'm showing you everything free.
Okay. And
nothing, go ahead.
When you're done with that, I have one property which we can go through.
I'll go through it, no problem.
Yeah.
So I'm going to do I'm going to write an offer on that particular property, just pretend. So here's the address.
Residential.
Yeah, I want to first, there's the property up there. Residential, there's no MLS, so I'm going to use one of my templates. And I think it's this one here that I've got it going.
Let's go, okay, personal property.
Yeah, it's a personal property. Everything is personal property. So let's, I forgot to see the price was 7 something, but I want to see how much the guy would offer.
You said 5, you said?
No, this one's showing up at
717.
17.
717, but that's the value
yeah.
from RVR. It doesn't necessarily mean that's the value of the price. So why don't we do this? Give me a second. Let's find out some information about this property.
Oh, that's kind of nice neighborhood.
I know.
Everything is a dump. It's not your house. It's somebody else's house. It's a dump.
You always think when you hear about Inglewood, it's just going to be like run down, but that's
So
not-
medium estimate home value, it's looking at 560. So say 525 you can offer. It's even lower here down at 510.
Mhm.
So wait a minute, I'm just trying to see here. You gotta remember, you're gonna try and lowball these guys because your investor is gonna lowball it. Assessed value by the tax person is 285, so they're paying low taxes. Land value is 202, and with the total improvement is 82,000.
So you're looking at 5 something.
Even at
You add them all?
525, yeah, at 525, it's worth making an offer to these guys. And let me just see something, history. So he's got an inter-family transfer he's done recently in 19. I think he's been trying to play games and try to save the house. But look at that. So you can go up to him. I think your investor will be lucky to get this at even 400, 450. Because look at this numbers. Your total assets is 285, so it's at 300 approximately. His loan amount is 246.
It's almost everything.
So you can double the guy's money. Even if you lowball the guy, you can double the money. You see the game I'm showing you guys? This is
Double this potential seller's money? You say?
yeah.
you're gonna get him, you're saying you can get him a whole another 246 because that's gonna be like 550, 525 or something.
Even at 500.
Yeah, it's 250 each.
He's in default right now. That's his problem he's running into.
He has
That's
no
why
choice.
he's distressed. He has no choice. And the comp, let's say refined value, it's showing 7, but on the comp side, confirm facts. So let's see what happens here. Single family, confirm the facts, and find comps. Let's see what happens on the comps. So with the comps and everything, it's still running at 7.7. The guy is, if you lowball the guy, it's 500 range price. Look at it. It's saying 500 to 900.
Wow. Dude, that is a nice flip.
Right?
That's a nice flip.
So you're double ending this guy. If you do 3% each, what do you guys got to lose?
Nothing.
You can even say, you know what? For $30,000, add 30,000. You tell the buyer, add $30,000 to 500. Give me 530. Take the property. I'm going to make sure that there's no commission. You can even tell the seller, you don't have to pay me commission. Make the damn investor pay for it.
That's a 30,000. Wow.
What's wrong with that? You don't tell the investor that, hey, the seller is not going to pay me. You just tell the investor, hey, let's just make it an even 30,000 or 20,000, whatever you want to make, 20,000, just get away with it, right?
Mhm.
And you tell the seller, look, I won't charge you commission. I'll give you the full 500. There's no expenses except your closing costs.
But how do you do that? Because when you make an offer, it's 530, right?
Yeah.
And then we're telling the seller, it's not gonna come out of your pocket, which is true. It's just gonna come out from the price.
The seller, you tell him it's going to come out from, you're going to tell escrow, hey, 30,000 is my expense. It's mine, 30,000.
Okay, you tell the escrow because you're telling the seller it's 500, right?
Yeah, you tell the buyer you're going to pay 530, and then indirectly the seller is going to only take 500. Makes sense?
Yeah.
But here's your goal, guys.
Can I give you the address? Because
Sure, hold
and
on
you
a
tell me first. I want to see
what
what you come up with before I tell you the whole story. The story.
I don't need a story. Just tell me what are you trying to do.
Yeah,
Give me,
facts.
give me
No. Actually,
because I've got something cooking up there. I need to go to. Yeah. So.
Here, give me one second.
What's the address?
The address. I'm trying to find it because I forgot already.
And what's a?
It's in Corona.
What are you trying to do?
Oh, I'm looking for an investor. Actually, I have investors I showed, but
Screw the investors.
Yeah, that's right. It's exactly what is good for these iBuyers because it's really distressed. It's really run down.
Get it done.
Okay, hold on.
Let's go.
Let me look for the address that I forgot.
Come on, man. You had a question for me and you don't have an address for me?
Yeah. Well, what the heck? Hold on.
Outlook?
Are you sure it's a distress, by the way?
Oh, yeah, we were there.
You were there, but you don't know if it's a distress or not.
It is a distress.
So give me the address.
Crap, I can't find the stinking address. Okay, let me find it. Hold on, from the other side.
Scream to your husband.
We all went there, okay?
I know, that's what I'm saying. Tell your husband.
Husband!
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. It was right here.
There
was 5 of us who went there. There was actually, what do you call this, transient. They're trying to kick us. I was trying to scare us, say, I'm going to call the police on you. What's your name? This and that.
So you should have said Fantastic Sam.
Huh?
Should have said Fantastic Sam.
I know, huh? Okay, it's here. 420 South Bell, Belle.
One word?
No, Belle, Avenue Corona. So, Belle, yeah. Corona. So, my friend is helping his guy sell this as an FISBO. And he's open with anybody. He's willing to give me something as long as, Anyway, there you go.
That's the house?
Yep.
Oh.
He's like, oh, what do you mean, Matt? Oh, like, woohoo. It's good.
That is distress.
He's got something's going on here. I don't know what else is going on.
They actually boarded it up because there's so many transients. When it's a vacant, right? It's a magnet for transients and unwanted occupants.
See?
That's what we.
Look what it says here.
Distress. No distress info. Oh,
what happened?
No, look. There's no other info except history. There's nothing on history about this property.
Wow.
105 is what it's looking at. So let me just look at.
They have an asking price, but it's not listed, but I want to see what you come up with first.
Why are you trying to be like Matt?
What? I got the appraisal report also.
215 is assessed value from the tax assessor.
They got some offers, but they didn't like it because they think it's low ball. Yep. But they have an appraiser saying it's this X amount.
Tell the appraiser to take a hike.
That's what my husband said. It doesn't sound right. He's saying if it's 100 something, I'll buy it. That's what he said. But
how many bedrooms is this one?
Oh, it's an apartment.
It's an apartment.
That's why, yeah. So it doesn't. I forgot it's an apartment. But okay, here's the thing. It was an apartment, but I think 2000 they changed the code to an R1, right? So, because it's grandfathered in, you can either.
Yeah, but it's got 5 units. It's got 5 units.
Not 4. Yeah.
It's actually the owner has 7. The city was so mad because they said it's good for 4 only, and he added 7. So they told him to.
Yeah, so you can't look at it up in this one.
Oh, I just realized it's an apartment complex.
So you got to look at it in this guy.
Okay.
Okay.
So that I could be off on this one.
Let's see. I want to hear from the expert, right, Matt?
No, I don't do.
Apartment complexes.
Yeah, I don't do units. I'll give it to appraiser to do that for me. He'll take care of it.
What did the appraiser say for you again? What do you say was the amount?
The appraiser said
Yeah.
400.
400. Damn.
So my husband said, I don't know where it's coming from.
It's worth it because depending on the number of units, it's worth it.
But my friend said because you can change the layout as long as you have 4.
No, you're missing the point.
What?
This is a rental, and that rental means you can jack up the pricing because the pricing value is different because it depends on the
can
age.
jack it up.
The rents are going up to fair market.
The rents, it's a rent fair market. I don't even know how many units you got.
5.
It says 5 units here.
But you said 7.
So what happens? There are 4 units down, which is supposed to be single unit, but the guy added a second story and added 3 more.
Yeah, but is it all legal? See, that's the thing. If it's not legal, that's
so he was red flag. So there's a red flag here already. But the thing is, it's all single bed, single bedroom, single bathroom, all 4 separate because it's apartment complex.
No kitchen?
Small kitchen.
Oh.
You know, one.
Yeah, no kitchenette thing.
If you divided that, it's 1,800 square footage downstairs only. It's about 425 per unit.
It's not even finding it on a tax record.
How can that be? He owes actually 32.
Oh shit. 32 grand?
Yeah.
Yeah, but look at this.
But I guess the city doesn't want to work with him anymore.
Look at this.
What does that mean? That much?
Holy shoot. That is a good buy at 400. That's a great buy. Go for it.
Do you have money? Do you have an investor? We can work together.
Even at 400, that's what I'm saying. If you put this thing onto the market and if you customize it, I don't know. I don't think this is it will come up or not. It might.
See, so are you saying, because I was saying there was a transient, right? Is that the least of the problem? Because they can evict that guy.
It's not going to come up.
Yeah.
No. So how are we going to figure that out?
We can't.
You can.
Pays his taxes.
No, you guys missing the point.
Well, what's the point?
You can. All you need to do is talk to Matt. Matt, take the address and talk to your guy and see if he's interested in buying this. Tell him I found another property. Then you guys can go together with
Did I just not ask you that, Matt?
What?
I just asked him, we work together. You find yourself a buyer and,
He's going to buy it for you.
I got a buyer for this. 400 and...
No. Shut up, Matt. Here's the thing. You need to let your investor figure it out how much he wants to put.
Yeah. Okay.
If he says 500 or 400 or whatever, if these people are saying, hey, we're willing to do it, then who you want to...
We'll take on another 600. We'll take on a 600.
No, shut up. No numbers. Listen to the buyer. By the way, Connie, who you representing? Who you want to represent? The seller?
Eventually, yeah. If he has one, I have to represent the seller.
No, I'm asking you. Do you know the seller?
Personally, no. I know the guy who's helping the seller. But he's basically he's not a realtor, but he's helping. He's like...
Okay, but will you be able to then close this thing? Or between the two of you guys can both talk to the seller and say, look, we have a buyer.
Yes. Because he said, usually this is supposed to be off the MLS, he said, but if you come in, we're going to do your RPA style. So that means he's going to give me a cut. You tell Matt, tell your buyer to give you your cut and I'll ask.
Hey.
Yes.
No, you can put it together into
yes.
deal. You can put it into the deal where both of you get split the commission.
Sounds great. Like the plan. That's a great plan.
So call up your buyer, tell him here's the address, run the numbers.
What was the address again? 420 South Bella?
Bella, B-L-L-E.
Belly, where was it?
Avenue.
I just deleted the stuff. Here's the address.
Yeah, before Arvin posts this on YouTube, we have to do this before people start.
No, nobody will say it.
You're like, wait, let's go for it first.
The problem is nobody's got buyers. You guys have the buyers.
I have, I actually have one investor who buys and sells and flips.
No. I'm talking about a legit buyer with Matt. Matt's got a legit buyer. He'll make this thing work.
Okay.
He'll make this thing work.
How many you have? Just one?
He's got more. Trust me.
A couple more. I got a little.
You got iBuyers. These iBuyers are waiting in line.
Okay.
I'm telling you, this thing is a. You
Come on,
guys,
Matt.
I actually met another one today.
it's
Matt?
working. I'm telling you, it's working. He hasn't got it yet.
What have you been doing? You just meet these iBuyers out of nowhere, or from the iBuyer program?
It's an iBuyer program.
On the iBuyer program, and then
Yes.
I guess I found out there's like a round robin in the cloud CMA.
Yeah.
So
Round
the
robin.
buyers it goes to when you send out the CMAs.
Mhm.
So I met a couple more when I sent them.
You see this?
I've done a whole bunch of them.
Yes.
So they go out. There's like different sections of them. You meet a
Different
lot.
people will call him. Different people. He just wrote an offer for
People will
probate.
call.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he just wrote an offer for a probate.
Today.
So you have a lot of in the pipe. Yeah. Because I know you've been telling me about this Arvin since last year, and I know this. And because also in our brokerage, we have a different kind of iBuyer. But
Forget that, man. Yeah, I'm telling you something that is working.
Okay.
That's what I'm trying to make you understand.
They gave me a letter with 5 million on account.
So you get to find anything, they're fine with that.
We're fine.
If they like it, if they want to make an
They run their
offer,
numbers and they call me back and say, Matt, write it at this. Boom.
well, just write it.
Because like no matter what, all we're doing is just doing a couple keystrokes and sending it out. Oh hey, offer
That's what I'm
coming.
trying to tell you guys. You
Yeah,
guys
it's
know.
no big deal. If we just keep doing it, if we do 20 of them, 20 worth it for one, oh hell yes. You know, if we get then we get the next one in 5.
They've written, according from when I went in June, July, they had written 60,000 offers and accepted those,
Who are they?
the investors.
Wow.
So what I'm trying to help you understand is, I'm trying to find this person's name. Should have picked it up right now.
All right, I'm sending the address, Connie, to the iBuyer right now. When I'll give you.
Sure.
Hey, send me your information.
I was about to say, how do you? I have your email, that's for sure, because I said email and that's it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So either one of you can write it. It doesn't matter as long as you guys write this thing. Why is this thing loading? What's going on? Is that thing messed
Okay,
up?
hold on. I'll
Okay.
email it to you. No, you have my email because I send emails. Remember? For
Just
Zoom.
text. No, hold on. Telephone
On
numbers.
Zoom.
No, text each other right now.
Yeah. That's what's your phone number?
714-488-5532.
Gotcha.
That tells me you're not reading. I'm just kidding.
Are
This
you?
is-
It's on the
are you an
email.
iPhone? Are you on
It's
the
the,
iPhone?
it's the
Yeah,
first
iPhone.
time.
Oh, iPhone, perfect.
No, I thought I had his number, his name on the group of list of people. No.
Yeah, but the telephone numbers have now been exchanged.
Yay. But
So
I'm
you-
saying, I just said.
You remember this one? I don't know if I've shown you guys these guys. So
What are
it's so
those?
simple. This is what Alicia had got. I'm using the same thing what Matt's getting. This is how the offer is given to you guys.
They call you? I mean, they not call you. They.
I don't know about that, but I know he gets a call or he talks to them. He does text messaging.
So what's going to happen, Connie? Here's how it goes. You send them a couple, and then you're going to have to wait for an email. Then all of a sudden, an email comes. I did a whole bunch of them, and then he finally called me and told me what cities he was kind of looking in. 'Cause I was centering right around Anaheim.
Okay.
I was doing them right around Anaheim, and he's like, that area is a little bit too high to do the flips. So he focused me out toward Long Beach, Lakewood. Then Arvin suggested Compton and Inglewood, and he loved that idea. So
I'm telling you guys, what you guys not getting it is the dump areas is where you want to focus on. What do you care? Go on the weekends during the daytime. Go team up if you have to, and if you're afraid to walk in those areas, but team up, go together, knock the damn doors and say, I have a freaking offer.
Mhm.
I don't have a problem doing that, Connie.
I
And that
know.
way, if you're around, it doesn't look as bad if I go up there, man.
Huh?
Like when realtors go to the door by themselves and there's a woman at home, generally they won't answer the door. But if you're with,
Absolutely.
they're going to.
It kind of diffuses, right?
Yep.
That's why it's always good to have a tandem.
Yeah, because
Right, so there's your stuff. Even though you are a different
Brokerage.
it's got nothing to do with it. What you guys are doing is a teaming up and take it from there. Connie, you might even
you're
want
listening. I'm the buyer. I'm listening. You're the buyer.
Yeah. Take turns, right?
Yeah. Take turns.
Otherwise, is later on you could team up with Matt. Joe, the broker, I know him very well too. Fantastic guys. They've got a TC, Cindy. She's fantastic. She does all the work for you guys. It's fantastic for you.
The best thing about it, we pretty much give her the file. Oh, Matt, do this. Great, done. Oh, Matt, this thing, do that. Okay, great. Oh, Matt, here's your escrow check.
Great, right?
Yeah.
And you're off Tustin. I just look at your address. You're off Tustin?
Yeah. 55 in Tustin.
South Orange County, North Orange County.
17th Street.
Yes, North Tustin. North Tustin.
North Tustin.
North Tustin. It's closer to Santa Ana, right?
Yeah, he's at 17771 17th Street.
Hey, every time you say 17th Street, I remember Coles there. Coles is in 17th Street.
Right. But but the whole game plan, guys, is
Okay.
you guys have, look at this. This is your go to flip investor.
Mm-hmm.
And this is from Alicia. Alicia started this whole thing for you guys.
Who's Alicia?
She's with Coldwell Banker.
Alicia Rosas?
Yeah.
I
You
know
know her.
Rosas too. No, I know Rosas too. They're also in realtor. They have their own realty. I'm not sure if they're related. Her name is Isaias Rosas.
No, this is Alicia Rosas, single mom, divorced. Just fantastic person. You can see her face here. Real nice person. Got a 5-year-old kid, Max.
Oh.
Running
So
to the
So she started this idea, you said? I thought it came from you.
No. It came from me.
Yeah.
She implemented it. She actually implemented it.
She implemented the first one.
Oh, yeah,
And
you've been telling.
She got the hit first time, and she called me and said, I got it. What should I do? Same thing what you guys are doing. I said, write the damn offer. Really? How do I write an offer? So, oh my God. You guys can't write an offer. We did. So I showed her how to write an offer. It's the same thing. Just write. I want you to write it and send it out.
And that's the best thing about it, Connie, because we totally don't have any practice really. Until I started doing this, I've had these big peaks and valleys. Like,
hold on, Matt.
What?
So watch this.
Okay,
Matt
we're getting excited here.
Yeah, but Matt just writes it, and what happens, Matt? How long before he signs it? How long did it take?
Oh, like seconds, minutes.
Boom.
Like he is. Hey, these are the orders. Okay, sir. Matt, do this. Okay.
All orders.
You guys have not. So you guys haven't figured it out. What I'm about to explode. If you guys keep doing this,
show her Alicia's paper. Show her the paper with the 450 on it. The transaction.
Well, that's it. It's here. This is it.
You show her. Open it up so she can see the letter from the iBuyer.
Oh yeah, he showed it, but let me see it again.
So then you can actually see the orders from it. There it is, right there. 455, 15 days, 3,000, all of it, just ready to go.
Just follow it. It's so simple to write this up.
Yes.
You can create a template under their names.
Yeah, can you help me do that when we go to the office on the 8th?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that.
So create a template under their names, and next time they come in, plug in the number, and that's it. You got 3,000 already written there, 15 days already written. Everything is written.
That's what's screwing me up right now is I don't have a template for these buyers, and I keep doing it over and freaking over.
You already got a template of a kind, but now you can take this to another level and create a template just for these buyers.
We can just keep firing it out. Boom, boom, instead of starting over again. Okay.
I'm
So
telling
you're
you,
saying, Arvin, you're saying that for the same buyer, it's almost the same except for purchase price
Yeah.
and maybe
you-
deposit
deposit is the same.
the
It's
same.
Everything
It's
is
just,
same. All the same.
everything is same.
it's just a purchase price. Okay.
Yeah, the
Just
purchase
the
price.
purchase price and the address.
Oh, the address. Yeah. Oh, wow.
Two
All right, come on,
things.
Matt. Come on. I'm excited. No.
Hey,
I'm glad.
hey, Matt, did you text the guy or what? What do you do to him?
Yeah, I did. But it's 8:40. We'll see what he says.
That's fine.
Is he East Coast, West Coast,
No,
or?
no. He's here, local. These guys,
Here.
Oh,
Ontario,
these are.
Fontana, Ontario. These
So, are you saying these iBuyers are also regional?
nationwide.
Oh, so it could be anybody, right? Nationwide. That's the thing.
Don't question that. Your question is, do you have something to write? Write it.
Hey, start writing, Matt. I'm going to be hounding on you. I'm just kidding.
No, serious. And you guys can Zoom each other and write it as you guys go.
Yeah.
Practice with each other. So this is what I'm going to do, how I'm going to write it.
Sure.
Write it up, print it. Matt, you got the printer and everything at the office, print it, and then drive with Connie to Corona and get the job